Purpose.
Hello, welcome to Youth of Purpose, a show that is here to give you a platform, basically you the young people, to be able to transform this country, Uganda, by sharing your opinion on what you think our country should be and what should be done actually to have the Uganda that we want. I welcome you to this show. My name is Ivan Tumukunde and you're watching UBC TV, broadcasting here at Nile Avenue, Kampala. Today we're going to be talking about how as young people we can have effective networks. Are you taking good use of the networks that you have, the people that do surround you? Do you know the potential of the person that you're seated next to? When you go to a restaurant and you're eating, the people that you say hi to, do you know the potential they would bring to you if at all you took the initiative to ask who they are and maybe get a contact? So most times I know for us young people, when you go to these events, what you want is to get the number of the ladies you will find there. But how useful is that contact that you are getting? Today, that's what we're going to be looking at, and I have people that are going to be helping us to drive into this discussion. And starting from my immediate left, Gloria. Say hello to the viewer.
Yes, good afternoon, dear viewers. My name is Gloria Namakula. Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Putting on a purple dress, looking very nice with her afro. Is it afro? Is that hair afro?
No, it's my natural hair.
Natural hair. Yes. Kindly say hello to the viewer.
Hello viewers, I'm Rita. I'm glad to be with you and share with you today.
Starting with you, Rita, effective networking. What are we talking about?
Effective networking is actually a critical skill that every young person out there or every individual needs to embrace. And to me, effective networking is more of building meaningful networks, building authentic connections with different people out there. Yes, you cannot tell that this person can take you where you want to be, but then the process that you take to build that network, to keep connected in order to share knowledge, share a connection, and prosper in the future, that journey is effective networking.
Yes. Gloria, do you have the Gambanogo?
Not really.
Yes. But Gambanogo is a network. Yes. That's what we call it right now. If you have someone that, in case you're in a fix, you can call to, that's your Gambanogo, that's the network you have.
Of course I have.
What does effective networking mean to you?
Well, to me, effective networking necessarily means networking with a purpose. You're having a purpose to why you need this person. Will your networking lead you to why you have decided to meet this person, to why you have decided to choose this person to be part of the people in your circle? Yeah, to me, I think networking is all about effective networking, because we can network and that networking fails to be effective. But as long as you see your networking leads you to where you want to be, I find it effective networking. Yeah, networking that is intentional. Yeah.
Rita.
Yes, please.
How has networking helped you to become the person that you are today?
That is a very beautiful question. Personally, networking has put me where I am. Back then at university, before I joined university, I cannot say all the circles that I still hold up to now are the ones that I met at university. I made sure that I wanted to see myself not the same. So I had to make sure that I am in a circle of people who will put me where I want to be. It's reached to the extent that the same circle has connected me to get the job that I'm doing right now.
Wow.
So when I met these particular people, they embraced me, mentored me, and put me to the level that I am. So, in fact, my networking has actually put me where I am, whereby I have consistently held my circle. I have considered everyone. I have always wanted to learn from them. So embracing the fact that you have to support each other in your growth, and they give you and you can give them, and that has made me stay
input with my circle that has put me where I am. I could upload them. There are very many out there. Thank you so much.
Gloria, how has networking helped you to be who you are?
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, when it gets to networking, I am what I am today because of networking. I'll start from my school life. University, it's the most recent one. I'm a graduate from the City University with a bachelor's degree in natural resource economics. So going to university as youth, we always have expectations. One of my expectations while joining university, I joined with the need of wanting to improve myself. So me improving myself, I found it necessary that for me to achieve what I wanted to be, I needed to create a network. I joined university politics. I think for the people who have been at university, you know what it takes being in university politics. If you don't have a rich network, if you're not sociable, if you're not outstanding, outgoing, you can never be a leader at university. So my networking from year one, I always chose friends whereby we had the same interests. We had something in common, a mutual interest. Those who were into leadership, those were my people. I made it a point that I needed them. Those who are into church, you look around, and it made my life easy at campus. And after leaving school, I'm now in the field still. It's all about networking. I'm able to sit on this panel just because of the network I made with someone who recommended me to be on this platform.
Wow, amazing. Rita, why is it important for any young person out there to have a network that is effective?
One, it's very important for us to have an effective networking because when you hold an effective networking, you grow people. You realize that you have a circle, or your circle of people grow in all different aspects of life. It could be I could say, I always tell myself I need to make a network with people in different careers because I may need assistance in the medical field, but then do I have someone there?
Yeah.
I need a lawyer. Do I know any lawyer? I need someone in the university. Maybe I need to help someone to get to a particular course. Do I know anyone in any university? Now, those are the advantages that you realize you get when you have an effective networking. And you only hold that networking when you keep it composed. How? You have to hold it still, keep the connection by being proactive. Always take the initiative to be the first to always check on those people that you hold as your network. Because when you keep informed and keep the networking journey consistent, you will keep those people around you, meaning your people keep growing and your bond keeps fixed. Then also another importance is you go up your confidence. How? You go up in your confidence in that you're able to actually approach people. When you go out in those networking arenas and conferences, you realize you're able to talk to different people. And that is one of the advantages that you get when you have an effective networking. You realize you're able to speak out, just like the way we are doing. Because now I have networked with you, I am free. And meaning I am psychologically safe. So it builds psychological safety, and also it treats or promotes your interpersonal skills. In an individual, interpersonal skills keep growing. You find that you have strength in communication, your empathy skills grow, emotional intelligence, you know who you are. There is a lot that you get when you have an effective network. Thank you.
Did your networks at any time help you to perform better in class?
Yeah. My network really helped me a lot because through my network, I was able to do discussions. I was able to realize who I am. You even through your network, you gain healthy competition. You're like, if Preslin can do it, why can't I do it? If a person doesn't have a network, it is hard for you. You always live in your small village. You think, anyways, everything is all about me. But it's through you deciding to move out, to open up to different people. Yeah, a lot comes with networking, confidence. I've been doing the MC university. All that was through my network. They always empowered me. You know what, Gloria, you can do it. You have that.
Yeah, you have your A team that is always in the audience cheering.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Coming to you, Rita. I know you are working. How is networking effective at your workplace, and actually, how important is it? Yes.
Thank you for that question. It's really important for us to know the workplace etiquette of networking. Now, when you are in your workplace, to me, networking in my workplace has helped me learn the flow of work at my workplace. Because when I joined MOOBS as a junior lecturer, I didn't know where to start from. But then I had to make connection with my bosses so that they teach me the art of work. Yes? Due to that, now effective networking has helped me to learn, and it has helped me to know what I am supposed to do in which year. For example, now for me who is working in the academia field, you know, you have a flow chart of who you want to be after a particular year, after attaining a particular level of education, masters, like that. So all those things I came to know through the mentorship of my bosses. So networking with my bosses has helped me to know what I need to do to make sure I be like them, what I need to consider, and who to relate with. Now, personally, I joined there, I wasn't good at research, but then you find my mentor is always telling me, Rita, you need to research on this, I need your paper out. Now, when I am always networking with him, he tells me, yes, even if we don't meet at campus, come out here and tell me what you have done. Now, there is a force that is pushing you.
Accountability.
They want to see that you are doing the right thing. So it makes people accountable of you. And it's beautiful that in MOOBS, when you join, you are attached to someone to help you grow. So when you have a problem or you actually have a challenge in delivering something, you quickly have someone to ask. Meaning the network in my department is so beautiful, and my head of department, the faculty, it's just so interactive that you're able to learn. And you can easily share your problems with them, and solutions are found there and then. That is how networking is so beautiful in your workplace, because you learn what is right, and you unlearn and you relearn in the journey.
Unlearn, relearn, and you learn. Thank you so much. That is it for this first segment. We'll be right back after the short break. Welcome back. You're still watching Youth of Purpose, a platform for the young people, and this is UBC TV. I'm Ivan Tumukonde. We are broadcasting here at Nile Avenue, Kampala. Coming to you, Gloria. Yes, I understand we do cherish networking, having people around us, but to some people they've had nightmares with the networks they had. What are some of the challenges that you've faced with your networks, and actually what should people expect when creating these networks?
Well, you know, everything has a merit and a demerit. I hope you agree with me. So, of course, networking has got its limitations and its advantages. So when we get to the negative part of networking.
Majorly as a girl child.
Thank you very much. When you talk about a girl child, as a girl child, networking can lead you into a ditch, because not all the networks you have are authentic, but you have to keep moving. You have to keep moving. You have to keep being positive. Yes, I'm doing this, but you should always have two minds, as in you anticipate a positive or a negative part.
Does that call for limitations and red lines to say, even when you're in my network, but you don't go beyond this? For example, she talks about having an accountability partner, who asks her that you're supposed to do ABCD, reminds her, did you do this? If that accountability partner calls you at midnight that they want to remind you about something, or calls you to a private place that they want to advise you about something, where do we put the limitations or the red line?
Well, thank you very much. Of course, in each and everything, you ought to have an elastic limit. You have to put a limit on any kind of network, because we have seen angels who are devils in making, more especially as a girl child. So I would love to implore a girl child, know the purpose to why you are networking with this person. So you knowing the purpose, it will help you come up with principles. I need so-and-so because he can help me to be here. I need so-and-so because of this. And look at what you're giving, because networking is supposed to be two-sided. If you find no value in whatever kind of network you are in, it's okay. It is very okay not to have a network than you having a destructive network.
So some networks can be toxic.
Of course, a lot of networks are toxic. In our generation, we have a lot of toxic networks. Actually, if I'm correct, maybe out of 100, maybe 80% of the networks we meet as girl children, they are totally toxic. Wow. They are not leading to your direction. And it's okay. We always have to have a balance. Choose.
Is that the reason we're having a lot of mental health issues? People stressed, young girls going in for drugs. I can tell you actually, young women are almost overtaking men in taking drugs. They take drugs to be able to work. They take drugs to be able to sleep. Almost everything they are doing, they have to first do drugs.
True. It's through networking, because networking can lead to depression. Networking can lead to frustration. So in that way, people resort to those drug addictions just because of the network. Imagine you are a young girl, you've been trying to look for life through your network, and maybe you're unfortunate that this person you thought is your mentor or is your network, this person has used you, sexually harassed you, you have become pregnant, you have gotten HIV/AIDS. What's the next thing? You find no reason of leaving, but all this has come through your network. So that's why I will always encourage people, and I always tell people, have a purpose for a network. You don't need each and everything.
You need to have an authenticator. If possible, do a two-factor authenticator to know the right networks, because sometimes it comes by ourselves. You are in a network of people that you want to change you and make you a better person, but then you get too much addicted to the extent that you want to be like them. Exactly. If you're in a network with someone who comes from a well-to-do background and they have it all, but maybe you don't have the capacity to have what they have, and you put yourself on pressure to be on the same level with them, then it will bring you the issues, the stress you're talking about. Rita, how can we be able to develop these effective networks? Because we talk about it as if it's very easy, that I'll have the two people here, the people behind the cameras, and I'm like, yeah, this is my network, and you're certain they are going to add you value. What authenticators can we have to tell the right networks to develop?
Now, to be able to, what do we need to be able to build authentic networks? One thing is we first have to know who we are and the people around us. Because when you know who you are, you know what you want already. Then if you know the people around you, then you know the focus, I could say target of networks you're going to lead yourself to.
Yeah.
So after knowing that, then you actually take on the process. So first of all, let me first identify that we need to identify the 3 P's of networking. And that is, if you identify the purpose, then you identify the people, then you go to the process.
Oh.
Meaning you have those 3 P's together, then you start the journey of networking. So the things we need to put online, or to note when we are trying to get an authentic network is knowing the people around you. And if you know the people around you, you need to also have an urge to follow up. For example, Ivan, I have met you today and I want to continue being in touch with you. I need to take the initiative. I have to be proactive and be like, hi Ivan, how are you?
Oh, yeah.
Keep on the communication. Which takes us back to the major element of networking. That is communication. You can't build a network when you can't communicate. We need to develop that skill. Then also we need to be authentic. We need to be honest.
Be you.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you're coming out, yes, the world out there may think that everyone who wants to network maybe wants money or wants something on the other hand. But people want to learn. Give the young people a platform to learn. Like, I come to you and I am like, hi Ivan, I would love to know you. I'm Rita, and you? But then what runs to your mind is Rita maybe needs money from me. No, that is not it. Give the young people a platform to learn. Give them knowledge. Feed people with knowledge. You know that the more we learn, the more as we grow, the more the country grows. Because knowledge will distinguish people out there.
Does that bring about the issue of expectations in networks? Because you meet someone today, because you know he works at place ABCD, and you think next week they are going to get you a job at that place.
About that, Ivan, let me clarify one. Networking is not about looking for a job. That is actually one of the myths. People think, when I network, I'll get that job. No.
And other expectations, actually. Not
yes,
just
other expectations are there, but then majorly people think it's getting that job. When you are going to meet someone, or when you're going to an arena or a conference, be open. Be ready for everything, but then you need to be positive. When you are meeting this person, have faith. You don't know what that network can lead you to. Keep connected, keep the interaction, but let's not say that every network you connect is going to lead you to a job. There is more to learn than actually out of a job. Personally, my networks have not only given me a job, but I have learned a lot. I can actually speak publicly now because of the network I hold.
Yeah.
I'm always given a platform to speak because they want to see me better out there. Now there is more that networks can actually add to people. Outside money, outside jobs, there is more value we can add in our networks. I want to applaud the Girls and Mentorship space. Out there in our space as Girls and Mentorship, we are learning a lot, we share a lot. We have a platform where we share our job opportunities. We find that people share their job adverts, people share maybe there's sponsorship opportunities. Now that is more of networking. So know the people around you. Networking starts around you before you go for people who are far.
Yeah. Okay. Coming to you, if a young person out there wants to start networking today, or actually already have networks but they don't know how effective they are, what can they do to be able to find the value of the networks they have, but also to get started building networks? You'll find young kids who find it very hard, for example, to make friends. So if I want to get started building a network, what do I need to do?
Well, as a person who really wants to get a pregnant network, a heavily packed network, one thing I would first tell you, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Christian, first pray. Because as we are moving outside, as we are moving wherever we are, whether we are indoors, everywhere, we really don't know what is next. We don't know what tomorrow holds. We don't know what this person sees in you. But through going a spiritual way, start by making a prayer. You know what? Tell God, you know what? Today I'm moving to you, BC, for the purpose, the people I'm going to meet. Let me network with the people who will lead me to where I want to be. And yeah, prayer makes it easy in the beginning. Then be positive. I know we live in a world where negativity exists and positivity exists. if I were you, I would tell you that please make sure you embrace positivity. Look at the positive side of this person, because you never know, I can be an angel to you and a devil to some other person. So go to these people when you're open-minded and when you're positive. Have principles, have values, have reasons why you need this person, because we literally don't need each and everyone. Yeah, I will always tell people you don't need each and everyone. That's why you see when Jesus in the Bible, when he was beginning his journey, he started with 12 people. So choose.
So, to you, Rita, is networking about numbers? How many people you know and can reach out to?
Now, networking is not actually about the numbers. You know, people think that having a lot of
Contacts.
office cards, getting contacts is networking. Now, it could be a journey. It's a process. So that is one of the steps to networking. I can get the contact, but then the person you're trying to network with, the contact you're trying to network, are not leading you to the main purpose as to why you want to actually get into that space or that network.
Yes.
Now, having a big number of people or a big contact list is not networking. It is the value that actually you're going to gain or you're adding in that network.
Yeah.
That is more important, and the purpose as to why you actually want to network. So when you get to believe or identify the purpose, that is when if you believe that those contacts you have, or the cards, office cards you've gotten, the people you have met are going to help you achieve that purpose. That is when those contacts will be what? Authentic or important.
Yeah.
But outside that, I could not say having a big number, because some people actually are destructive in the journey.
Sure.
Some people are selfish. As I say, human nature is inherently selfish. People have their own aims in their end.
Yeah.
Not all contacts we get, not all people we meet are actually supposed to be there in our journey of growth. They actually teach us a lesson. That's why networking is a process.
Wow. Your last message to the young people out there?
My last message to the viewers and everyone out there is, let's grow our networks, let's grow people, and do not undermine anyone you meet out there. Be authentic, be courteous, meet anyone, greet people, be humble.
Yeah.
Humility is core. You don't know who holds your future. Yes, God holds our future, but sometimes we need people to be wherever we want to be, career-wise, in or personal-wise.
Yeah.
Have a blessed time.
Thank you. And Gloria, your last message?
Yeah, my parting shots, your network is your net worth. So as a young person outside there, you really need to have a rich network.
Thank you so much, Gloria. Thank you, Rita, for being part of today's episode. I do believe you've impacted the lives of the people that have watched today's show. And my pick from today's episode are the 3 P's that Rita gave us. It's the purpose, the people, and then go through the process. So if you have the 3 P's, they are going to guide you to be able to create an effective network. I thank you so much for watching this show. I do believe Youth of Purpose is going to transform this nation, but also transform East Africa and Africa as a whole. As a young person, wherever you are in your community, you can be the change that you want to see, and we can impact on Uganda becoming the country that we want. I thank you so much for watching. See you next time.
Youth of Purpose.